Hello, everybody. It's Ken Faulkner. Sorry about that. Justin should have done that before I started the video. It's early morning, Saturday. This is my day for having a little day off, rest a little bit. But I want to get in early because this was my Friday carry, the Sheepdog XL, and I wanted to give you a little bit on that. This is the one coming up today, so he's out, ready to go. A couple of big beastie ones. It's been fun getting all these big ones out. It's a good Saturday carry. So wear some heavy jeans and not have it wearing out my pants or anything like that. So anyway, we're gonna put this guy to the side for now, but we'll be talking about him later. Hoping to get another video out later on today. Watching that tracking coming in. Got a little something coming in. Hopefully it shows up and I can show you what I got. It's not a new knife, but it's related. Let's put it that way. Anyway, Sheepdog XL. You've seen this one, right? I don't know if they ever put one of these out with a hole. This flipper tab is like just insane. Look at that thing. It's just crazy. I mean, no jimping whatsoever, but it's just so large. I mean, it's not like you're going to slip off it. It's not like you're going to miss it. I mean, it's you're walking by something and you're hitting it on things. But man, it makes a thunk too. I'm going to weigh all these guys. Towards when I get done with this Monday, probably I'm going to do a whole review with the light ones, or the little ones, and the big ones. I'll get the scale out. We'll see what kind of weight we have on a lot of these guys. One thing that was surprising with this one, I mean, I've had it for a long time, but it's not that thick this way. And flat scales, no contouring or anything. So it's just for how big and chunky this blade is, and heavy. I mean, when it drops, it drops. It's not as thick as you would expect it to be, really, or hard to carry in the pocket. You're definitely feeling it all day long. You're feeling this in your pocket. But since I like knives and I like larger knives, that's not a bad thing for me. I get it. I know some people don't like that. Sorry about my table. Getting kind of messy. I had to zoom out for this one, and I was in a hurry. It's early morning, so I didn't really clean things up like I should have. Oh well, that thing's just in the view. Okay, so back to the video. So carbon fiber. This is peel ply. I'm pretty sure, because you can look at the grooves and you can see that it doesn't have that carbon fiber down there. So that's just the G10. But and it does kind of have that woven pattern. Not a huge fan of it, but even in the light, you can kind of see that it kind of has some texture to it. So when you see the woven, it's not like it's polished and super slick. This is more like the Spyderco smock, in that it does have some grip to it. Plus, they got those little slots. I think that's pretty common with a lot of Kaisers. This is a Kaiser. It's a 154 CM. Another knife that my girlfriend bought for me years ago, many years ago. I started out getting like real little ones, and I guess I kind of overcompensated with this one. But it's just a fun knife, it's just one that you just smile about. It is that cleaver style. I'm not as big of a fan of true cleaver, like a Wharncliffe where it comes out kind of like a Yojimbo or something like that. That's one I could have carried for this 5, but just didn't, or 7 knives, but just didn't make the cut. Just maybe I didn't think of it. But anyway, this one just doesn't really have a tip, which I'm a fan. I mean, I really like a knife with a tip. So drop points are really good, or a Wharncliffe with a nice pointy, if fragile, but at least pointy tip on it. That kind of thing. Even a Tonto even with the high tip on a Tonto, and you got that secondary one. So I mean that works out on a Tonto. Obviously, this isn't one. Yeah, all those are good for me, but this one, So normally when I'm carrying these knives and kind of doing this, kind of getting the feel of them, I'll stab it into some wood. But this one really doesn't have, I mean, it does have a bit of a tip, and if you angle it just right, but it didn't really make much sense. So what I ended up doing with this one, because it's such a heavy beast and it's such a tall blade, I chopped. I got some wood and just chopped at it. Nothing serious. I'm not chopping down trees. I'm not like, I'm not getting a, what do you call it? I'm not, now I'm blanking on the name. I know what it is. You get that big stick and you split that wood. Maybe it'll come to me. Anyway, but I chopped for a while, and you know the funny thing is that I found out why chopping blades have a more obtuse edge on them. This one does come down fairly thin. It really does. I mean, starts out not overly thick. I mean, not overly, but it definitely comes down thin. And I probably got like a 17 degree on this thing. And yeah, I could feel after I did the chopping, I could feel it being rough right here. And it wasn't cutting paper very well. So had to give it a little touch up. Haven't been sharpening that much lately, you know, but I got this Atoma. I think it's pretty coarse. Got this nice thing to put it on. Really works well. I've been using it more for kitchen knives and stuff like that. I mean, that's where you really feel that sharpness. But this one was just jagged. You run your hand across it, and you could feel that it had been deflected from chopping. So yeah, I ran it across this just a few times, not too much, and then I got a strop. Nick Edwards made these. He was selling them years back, and I still use this one that I bought from him. He's the guy that just sharpens anything the slightest little bit, and he'll get right on it. So you know, as far as sharpening stuff, he's the man. Obviously, there's lots of other people, Neves, you know, lots of people that are big on sharpening, but lately I just haven't been as much. But I was really happy. I mean, it came back really well with the 154. I'm taking some hair off my arm there, no problem. I mean, it was kind of surprising how quickly it came back. So, especially because it felt like there was some pretty decent damage. But now it's nice and smooth. And let's see if it'll cut some paper. I'm sure it will. There you go. I think it's a little toothy because I didn't go up to the fine grits. I was kind of impatient. I just kind of did it on a pretty coarse and then a strop, and you know, it's still plenty sharp, a little toothy, but you know, toothy edge is good edge, and especially with a big blade like this. I mean, you don't really need to be getting this out to do your fine utility cuts. So yeah, pretty good. I do want to get, like I said, maybe for my birthday, it's coming up, I might buy myself a unless somebody else, you know, it's like I don't know what my girlfriend has in mind, but you know, might buy me that Work Sharp Professional. It's got a lot. I mean, I went with the Work Sharp Precision, and I just got the basic one. I didn't even get the extra stones. I didn't get the case to carry it or anything. The most basic one. For some reason, it's hard for me to spend a bunch of money on sharpening stuff. I don't know why, but so it's like $250, and that's what's been holding me back. But it's got the angle finder thing. It's got a really steady base, real solid build. You know, the precision is the arm that holds it kind of flexes a little bit. You can get a little tool to hold underneath it. But, you know, I never did get that. I just usually go kind of light with the stones. So, yeah, and it's got a lot more stones and all that. So, I probably will be super happy when I finally pull the trigger on that thing. But anyway, yeah, so this one, very tall handle. It fills the hand. It's like I can't even quite close my hand all the way around it. But it feels comfortable still. I mean, you get your thumb over there. It does have that finger groove that I'm always talking about that I like, a little swell, palm swell there. It feels good in the hand for me. And like I said, it does come down fairly thin. I mean, I'm not great at measuring behind the edge on these things, but because you got to get it just right in the right spot, and I'm kind of a brute force guy. I'm not like a fine little precision guy, and that's probably why I like these big old monster knives so much. But yeah, good knife. The clip works great. I mean, it carries way better than I would have ever expected it to. And yeah, that was it. That was day 5 because that was Friday. So I got 6 and 7, got the cold steel, and one more, and then we'll wrap it up, and then we'll go back to normal. But I got a couple other things coming in the mail. Oh man, you know how I get with that. But it's been going really well. Things have actually been coming in early, so that's great. That makes me feel better. So, all right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna cut it off here, but hopefully I'll get another one out later on today. So I will see you on the next one. Bye.